We're back from tour with the kickoff of Season 3, Paul Cherry's Hidden Gems.
Seasons.
These seasons make absolutely no sense, and I decide when they start and end. But I want to welcome back a very special person to the Hidden Gems program. One of my very first believers in Paul Cherry in general, but the show as well. Welcome back our first repeat customer, Weston Allen, everybody. Oh, you can do better than that. There we go. And as always, my beautiful wife, Maya Nordine.
Hello, everybody. Good to see you again.
It's amazing to be back. It was honestly too hard to keep the show going while I was on tour. It was simply too much. I want to do the road show. I bring all this stuff. It gets a little crazy, a little chaotic. I want to do this show on Wednesdays, and they want to give me a show on Wednesday, and either way, we're back for Season 3. Weston, how are you today?
I'm good. Can I pull back the curtain of this whole operation just real quick?
Whoa.
Something I
You
didn't
want to expose me?
Something I didn't realize about Paul is that he wears the sunglasses for numerous reasons. Number one, there's extremely bright lights blasting me right in the face, which is great because you should suffer for beauty and exposing this city behind us because it's so far away. But also, I notice your eyes are looking down at the chat, and you can't even tell.
That's exactly right.
It looks like you're looking straight ahead, but he's actually looking everywhere right now, which is very unnerving to witness from a side angle like
He's
this.
got crazy eyes behind those.
Crazy
I don't
eyes
want you guys
darting about.
I don't want you guys to see these crazy eyes of mine.
So I might have to switch to the sunglasses at some point, but
Yeah, we've got sunglasses on deck for Weston, just in case the lights get too bright.
Not prescription.
the lights never get too bright for me. Let's be real.
Yeah, this guy lives in L.A. The lights are always
I moved to the
shining on
city.
you.
Yeah, exactly. To get blasted. So
Oh.
here we are.
Okay, so we have a really, really insane concept for the episode today that was a complete Weston idea.
Well, I don't know if it's that insane.
You're right. No, it's just I just knew that this needed to be the debut of season 3. This, what Weston has brought, what he has farmed, what he has dug for me, is simply incredible. So
Well, thank you.
I wanted to just pass it over to you right away.
Sure.
But-
Yeah.
I mean, we could jump in. We could do a little,
A little banter.
round table, discuss what's going on in the world, what's going on with you. What'd you do today?
Just working today. Just at the office. The old 9 to 5. The grind, as you were
That
saying.
that really boring 9 to 5 grind.
Yeah. But
Clocking in, punching out.
yeah, I just thought for this episode it'd be really fun to bring in some artists that people might be familiar with, but who have some songs that aren't really topping the charts, and just to draw attention to some of these artists. And that's what I really appreciate about your stream is the the Hidden Gems stream is so cool because it brings these independent artists and people out here that are really struggling to get their music seen, and sometimes these things slip through the cracks, and I think these are some artists that really slip through the cracks.
Yeah, when you were sending me these artists, I recognized some of the names, but I
Right.
definitely didn't know any of the songs.
Right.
And I feel like it's cool, like artists with a name you recognize, maybe a song you don't know.
Right.
Maybe you think twice about that artist. Maybe like, maybe I heard that one song on the radio, but I didn't really like it. But we're giving you another chance to get into that artist here tonight with what we're doing.
Right.
Well, without further ado, why don't we just kick it off?
Sure, yeah. I mean, this first track, I'm a big fan of their music. I kind of discovered it just like sifting through Spotify, and I was like, oh, that's kind of an interesting artist name. Their name is Drake, and they're like a electronic, like rapper, like sound collage artist, yeah.
So their name is Drake.
Yeah, their name is Drake.
I think I've heard of this guy.
Yeah, I think that's interesting because I hadn't heard of him, but a lot of my friends were like, "Oh, you're gonna do a song by Drake on Hidden Gems." I thought that was for like small artists, and I said, "Well, Drake is a small artist. He has Maya. How many followers does Drake have, I wonder, on Spotify?
How many monthly listeners?
How many monthly
How many monthly listeners does Drake have right now?
550.
550
that
for
is
Drake.
That's a lot less
Surprising.
than I was thinking.
For this gym, I was like, he's got a big discography, this guy, Drake.
Yeah.
Yeah, for only 500 followers, he's been churning out music for what seems like decades. And
What was his first release? What year did Drake come on the scene?
According to Spotify?
yeah.
Okay, let me go to the discography.
And he's one of these artists that you might have
2005.
2005. Wow.
Wow.
See, he's been around for
Almost 20 years.
Almost. Yeah, just shy of 20 years Drake's been around making music. And I had friends who I had heard, at the club, they're yelling out to the DJ, "Hey DJ, play some Drake." And I thought,
I've heard
wow, this is really good. And so I got on Spotify and I looked up Drake, and I was kind of surprised that my friends were so into this obscure music. So anyway, I brought this track today. I was trying to figure out which Drake song was my favorite. And I thought this one was really cool because it's, he's kind of like, well, we can play it and we can talk about it. It's called, what is it called? Worship something?
Worship God.
Worship God by Drake. This is a good one.
Some Christian undertones.
Let's get right into it.
It's a great day for us, and Barbara and I are extraordinarily happy in our lives. And this is kind of a euphoric high, landing safely,
Okay.
and you just feel wonderful. And if somebody doesn't like that or they think it's frivolous, my answer to that is old guys can still do stuff.
Okay.
And,
George Bush
might
Sr.
as well go
sample
for it.
there.
Go for it.
I mean, that's a heavy intro to just drop that. I love when rappers, they take like a sample of like Kanye took, we should listen to the song a little bit too, but Kanye took Will Ferrell saying, like, what does that even mean? It's provocative. It gets the people going from the skating movie and stuff. And sometimes rappers, they take samples from movies and life, and they put them in the first part of the song to kind of set the mood,
The George Bush Sr. sample.
Anyway, yeah. And then
Wait, does he rap?
people have been telling me he's a rapper, but he doesn't. All the music I listen to, he doesn't rap.
Is it instrumental?
Well, he's like a sound collage artist, and he uses samples, and it's like hip hop inspired.
Strictly beats.
Yeah, beats and sound collages. He lets
Ambient vibes.
He does ambient music. What else is going on in the song? Oh, there's a big drop about to happen too.
Man, you're killing me already. I don't know if I could hang hard in this episode. It's so good.
Okay, we're almost to the drop.
Okay.
Check this out.
Okay, snare drum. It does sound like perfect dark music. It sounds like N64 shooting game waiting room music or like menu music. Also, this is giving heavy royalty-free vibes.
Except for the George Bush thing. Probably couldn't clear that, but
Military industrial complex music. Yes.
Euphoric high.
Oh.
Euphoric high. Euphoric high.
Bring it back.
Euphoric high.
Bring it back around. I'm obsessed.
so anyway, yeah.
How long does this one go on for?
Oh,
Not long enough.
not long enough. That's one thing about Drake. He keeps these songs short, for the radio and
Euphoric
stuff.
high. Euphoric
Yeah,
high.
I never heard like Drake just do beats like this,
Well, what have you heard?
I've just heard of some rapping, some singing.
That's weird because I listened to a lot of his music preparing for this, and I didn't hear him rap once. It's kind of all sound collage, experimental
Oh my god.
music.
And I'm pretty sure. I mean,
This one.
we got the gist.
If I had one critique of Drake, I would say he could use more fade outs. Like just let's fade out of this vibe.
yeah, I'm definitely
What's
going
going
to
on?
fade out of this. God,
But anyway,
I didn't realize the depth and breadth of Drake's catalog and his ability to be so malleable in the industry and do whatever.
I know. Well, he's
Well, it's hip hop inspired.
yeah. I think Drake was inspired by the Kuwait war and the struggle with George Bush Sr. and all that, and apparently was making a song about it 40 odd years later. So
Sure.
Well,
he's not over it.
2005, that was like heavy 9/11 vibes.
Well,
Maybe Drake was inspired by that.
Man, okay, I'm gonna do.
Well, this one came out in 2009.
Is this song still going? What's the runtime on this one?
We're at 4:05.
No, we gotta fade out of this. This has been
We're gonna get
way too
flagged.
much Drake.
We're gonna get flagged.
Okay, I was gonna save one of my picks for much later, but I think I have to piggyback off of what you just did.
Yeah.
like
Okay.
weirdly syncing with the mood.
All right.
This is a little something I picked up on tour. Can't remember who showed it to me, but this one has a video to it. Maya, what's it called again? I can't remember the guy's name.
Martin Noakes.
Martin Notes. What's the name of the song?
Noakes. It's called 9/11 Building 7.
Yeah.
Damn.
9/11 Building 7.
Okay.
How many plays? Like 20,000 plays, right?
22.
22K. Just because the George Bush Sr.,
George
Kuwait
Bush
vibe. Now
Jr.
we're going to W. We're going
Right.
to transition over to W. We're going to play the music video to this in the background. Yeah, I just think it's a banger of a song. It hits on some very real shit
True.
that, he
Sure.
brings up some very, very interesting ideas, things like the concept that jet fuel, steel beams, things like this, things we all think about. And so I'd like to, shed a little light on that.
Okay.
Why don't we kick it off, Maya? Did you get the click for video?
Yeah.
Seems like this will be a
Let me know in the chat if you guys can see the video.
pretty level-headed video, probably.
Yes.
There's a million reasons why I don't believe it. There's a million reasons why it can't be true.
Million reasons.
Open fire, can't melt steel. It's not hot enough. It's nothing new, it's not a mystery.
Oh, kind of like a knowing me, knowing you ABBA vibe right there.
Yes.
Questions still remain unanswered.
The song is kind of good.
It's building, too. He's going somewhere with it.
It's a really good job.
Out of 19 Muslim guys, 7 still remain alive. It's nothing new, it's not a mystery. Check out the USS Liberty. 9/11, 9/11. What went down with Building 7? It's a mystery to this day.
So fire. Banger chorus.
Building fell with such precision. Free fall speed, no reasons given.
Like Jenga.
Like the
right.
towers, it just fell.
Do you know about Building 7?
Fire's
don't
not
know.
enough.
It's like a building that was across the street from the Twin Towers.
Who was this guy's name?
I forgot.
Martin Noakes.
Martin Noakes.
American century.
I really like the vibe of this track.
Giving us hints.
Research PNAC.
We're what?
Research PNAC.
Peanut.
PNAC.
What's that?
PNAC.
Yeah, the papyrus font going on in this video is so on point,
But they're mixing it with career names.
which is what you need.
How long is this one?
Yeah, I mean, I think we got the point.
More chorus.
Matrix vibes going on in the video. Highly recommend continuing to watch that one.
I was like gonna really rip that one out like 3/4 of the way through, but I couldn't
starting
believe
it
it.
off.
I know. Just kicking right off season 3 with a little 9/11 shit.
We're already off to a chaotic season.
I'm sorry
3
to
start.
my New York fans for that one.
Yeah, then sorry about that, New Yorkers. It's really a bummer.
Who is this guy?
Is he real? Is he
I
giving
don't know.
real, or is he
Singer-songwriter
giving?
and music producer from England. And
How
he
many
has
views we got on that?
22K. Is anything
That's
real?
That's not bad.
Is any of
He's
this
doing
stuff
well for
real that we're
himself.
watching, or
He's also put together an excellent video that views the World Trade Center collapse in the context of the long history of worldwide false flag events to start wars.
oh my god? He's active on Twitter. My mom says. Forward me any of his tweets.
Comments are turned off. Suspicious.
Yeah, well, I could have seen that one
I
coming.
could've
Take
told you that.
accountability, Martin.
Gosh, that
When
was.
what year is this from?
And what's the upload date?
Upload date is 2015.
I just had a lot of time to think about it, so peer reviewed.
He's not even from here.
So someone said it's like someone put 9/11 and 70s smooth rock into an AI song generator. That's good.
Accurate.
Oh man. Okay, so awkward silence for that. And moving right along.
What are the? It's pretty quiet out in the audience right now.
Oh, actually I'm getting
Studio
a
audience.
transmission from the crowd. They're telling me about how they feel about the song. Oh, they love it.
Oh, that was such a delayed reaction. I think they were just waiting for someone to laugh first, you know.
9/11, 9/11. What went down in Building 7? All right, moving
I thought that
on.
was beautiful.
Weston, what else do you have for us? Another unknown, obscure artist from
Yeah.
yesteryear.
What's next? Oh, okay. Well, I thought I'm on this Drake thing, and
I think we all go through a Drake phase.
we all
right?
go through a Drake phase. And usually when we're, in college or searching through late nights on Spotify or something like that. But there was another artist that was recommended to me because of Drake, and that was Justin Bieber. And Justin is, doesn't have many songs. I was really surprised because I hear his name a lot too. And he's
What
really
was that
big.
name that you said? What was his name?
Justin Bieber.
K-
Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber, right?
Bieber. Bieber is with an
Bieber.
I.
He's a verified artist.
He's verified.
How many monthlies? Justin Bieber.
You're never going to believe this.
Okay.
666.
233.
Only 233 for a verified artist like Justin Bieber.
Wow.
Anyway,
that is insane.
it's pretty crazy. But he has 2 songs, only 2 songs, and yet he's made a really big impact, I guess, through word of mouth or something other than,
Wait, so what are his fans called?
Beliebers.
The Belibers.
Beliebers.
The Imbibers.
The Bibers.
The Beliebers.
The Imbibers.
Oh, okay. So what's the name of the track and what's the vibe?
The name of the track, I think the vibe is gonna get really, jazzed. I think everyone's gonna really enjoy Justin's music. The track is, I don't know what it's called because when I put it on, I stopped thinking about anything other than just having a good time.
You blacked out.
I blacked out. So,
Excitement.
what is it called, Maya?
It's called Glory.
Glory.
Can we get the full album cover just on screen?
Yeah. Let's
This
see
is
that.
Glory by Justin Bieber or Bieber.
Bieber.
Okay, so
Bieber.
can we get right into it?
Absolutely.
I'm too excited. I can't wait.
Oh, can we get a little party visuals or something for this, Maya? Just
yeah.
some
For sure.
Let's get weird
strokes
with
or
it.
Something.
Yeah, for sure. We'll do weird.
Like moving lights and stuff.
Oh, for sure. Let me cue it up here.
I got Bieber Fiver. Oh, breakbeats? Whoa. Turn it up a little bit. Oh, kind of reminds me of Skrillex. Or this guy Jack U. I don't
Jack
know.
U. Yeah, a little bit of this artist Jack U. All right, here we go, Bibbers.
So does Justin ever sing?
You know, he's like Drake, too. He is not really a big singer, not like a big rapper. He really prefers to just focus on the music, apparently.
How many plays on this song?
About 73,000.
Woo!
I mean, that's not really a hidden gem, but
73?
Yeah, that's qualified.
73.
That qualifies.
73,000. Right?
Yeah, that qualifies.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Skrillex.
Skrillet. Yeah.
I wonder if there is a
similar to
Skrillet.
Skillet.
Oh, I love Skillet. Christian rock.
So yeah, Justin.
I got Bibber Fever. Bibber Fever. Wait, was that it?
Yeah,
That's
just
it.
hard cut on that one.
Just in and out.
Just in and out, just a hit.
Justin hits him hard.
Justin hits him hard.
Wow.
He also has a song called Montero. Is
Whoa.
it a cover?
Wait, can we hear that one? A little bit of that one?
You want to hear Montero?
Yeah.
It has less plays.
Wait, this is his second song.
This is his other song.
We're just gonna go rogue and play a second Bibber song.
Just for fun. But this one is longer, so it's
We'll just do a little bit of it.
Montero by Justin Bieber.
Oh. Justin's got many moods.
He's got two moods.
He turned the chill on with this one. I want vocals so bad.
Maybe someday, you know.
When he gets the confidence.
Maybe when he gets the confidence in his voice and what he wants to actually say, you know. But right now, both these artists have incredible production, you know.
Once again, it's giving royalty free. And this is, I'm so glad we're on the same page, Weston, because what I have coming up next, an all new segment on Paul Cherry's Hidden Gems, came to me in the van on tour. It hit me. I want to talk a little bit about it over this chill ass beat to study and relax to by Justin Bieber. We've got a whole new segment on Paul Cherry's Hidden Gems tonight. It's called Royalty Free Radio. Every week I'll be bringing one royalty free track that I love
Wow, that's a great
from
idea.
the vault, and we're going to be debuting it live. No copyright woes. It kind of, when I was thinking about the core ethos of the show, what is Paul Cherry's Hidden Gems really about? Get back to my roots, you know?
Yeah,
I've gone off the rails in season 2. I got to bring it back to my roots for season 3.
right.
The original idea for the show was songs that will not get busted by the copyright tracker on YouTube, the AI algorithm or whatever. And I started realizing, oh my God, songs that have 500 plays, even if they're distributed by Warner, they'll still get flagged. It's not about the play count.
Right.
It's about the
Distributor.
the distributor.
Yeah.
So I'm like, maybe I need to go right to the source and do what all other YouTubers do. Use royalty-free music.
So Pawn 5 or all these people won't come for you.
Exactly. But I'm still going to keep bringing tracks and not caring at all. I just want to
That's great.
retain like some, you know, just stick to my roots a little bit and get royalty-free radio. So, Maya, we have a little bit of like a royalty-free radio like drop for the. Do you see the text drop?
Do we now?
Yeah.
Okay, here it
I
comes.
just want it to come on screen. I just want everyone to know that we're introducing a brand new, all new segment on the show tonight. And the fans could not be more excited. So Maya, what's the song I picked for this week's Royalty Free Radio?
All right. The song that you picked this week is called Beaming with Happiness.
Beaming with Happiness by who?
Lemon Music Studio.
Lemon Music Studio. Courtesy of what website? I want to give credit where credit's due here.
Pixabay.com.
Pixabay.com. And Maya, you have a little story about Pixabay.com, don't you?
Oh, really?
I do have a history with Pixabay.com.
Ooh.
Why don't you need to go on screen for this. You got to tell your testimonial.
My testimony. Yeah, look at me. put myself in my
So-
visible to everyone.
So what's your relationship with Pixabay.com, the free royalty-free music site?
In the pandemic, I got involved with, I was a poetry reader for this magazine called Zoetic Press, and they had this adjoining podcast that wasn't really a podcast. It was just like 3-minute long audio.
Poetry readings?
Yeah, like poetry readings.
Which I
And
was recording for Maya.
Paul was recording them for me and I was editing them, and they would use royalty-free music in the back. The whole point of royalty-free music is that you can just use it.
And you don't have to credit anyone.
But part of the recording was like I would read the whole poem or like piece of fiction, whatever, and then at the very end I'd have to say, "This has been Maya with Alphanumeric. This was Spiders by John Smith. And the music was Beaming with Happiness by Lemon Music Studio, provided by Pixabay.com.
And me and Maya recorded a ton of these things where at the end of every single one she'd have to say, provided by Pixabay.com.
Which is like defeats the purpose of using this.
Right.
But then it got me thinking,
So
credit
funny.
where credit's due.
True.
We
Yeah.
need to shed light on these artists that sit in their studios and create all of this weird rip-off EDM to be put behind like drone videos of like properties that you're like looking to buy on YouTube, you know? So let's get into it. This is this week's royalty-free radio.
We have to come up with
Need
a
a new
little.
drop.
Beaming with happiness.
All right, here we go.
I want you to tell me how this music makes you
I'm beaming already.
feel. Hear it, Paul Cherry's Hidden Gems. We strive to bring you the best music. It's also like super loud. Go crazy with the visuals, man. Party rock! Party rock! Everybody just have a good time. Lose your mind. The drop. It's the drop. This made me think like, oh, sometimes I get this feeling. Why is it so loud? There's no
Wow.
volume. There's no
There's-
volume on
There's no volume adjust.
on Pixabay.com. Yeah, you can't
No.
turn the volume up or down.
So it was just like
It's for the best.
we
They-
were just gonna get blasted.
Did you do Dancing Man for that?
I did.
Hell
do,
yeah.
and he's still there. He's still with
Um,
us.
Yeah, and I just want to just say again, that music was provided to us by Pixabay.com.
Thank you, Pixabay.
I thought about like doing a DJ set on Twitch where I'm mixing only royalty free.
Have you ever been on extrememusic.com?
No.
You know that one?
No.
I use that for my work sometimes.
You're
and,
gripping royalty free.
Yeah, and the stuff on there is amazing. There's actually a whole Quincy Jones package that's
Whoa.
Quincy Jones made some royalty-free music.
Wow.
Should try that out.
I
It's banging.
I kind of want to make a royalty free album.
You should. You should give it back to the people.
The funny thing about royalty-free music, at least from my experience of like having to read the titles of them, is that sometimes they have the most generic titles. It's like ambient music from a scene in Eastern Germany at the time of the it's like
Yeah.
I like to
they're
think
so
about
long.
I like to think about who's making that. Who makes the music that sounds like that?
You'd be surprised.
It sounds
Morning
like
dew on the grass.
it sounds so computer generated. Like I can't believe humans are creating it. You know?
We should be thankful that humans are creating it. That someone put their heart and soul into. What was the name of that song, Maya?
Beaming with happiness.
Beaming with happiness.
It
You think a
does give
robot
that.
would be beaming with happiness right now? I don't think so.
Honestly, it was exuding happiness.
It kind of
triumph.
It was
The
beaming.
next week, I'm planning on bringing a royalty-free song that's like the ukulele, like commercial music.
love.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The ukulele glockenspiel bangers.
With the oh yo kind of in the background, you know, the clapping.
Yeah, like Edward Sharpe kind of rip off.
Yeah,
Yes, this is music for NPCs to have sex to.
yeah.
You know?
Sexy royalty-free music.
Oh my God, royalty-free porn music.
That's just like wow now.
Wow, chicka, wow, wow. I'm really interested in the royalty-free crate digging.
It's a great
So,
angle.
Yeah, so that's just look forward to that each week now.
Crate digging.
It's about the easiest thing I can find. I just Google royalty-free happy sound.
I'll have to send you some extreme music.
Please, if you're coming across any bangers,
Yeah.
just send.
All right, I will.
All right, so moving right along, I just want to get back to Weston and his
Sure.
creative agenda of bringing us really, really obscure artists, people like Drake, people like Justin Bieber. Who's next?
Well, I had actually never heard of this artist, Calvin Harris, and they're a incredible soul musician. They just make really like positive music you want to dance to, from like the 70s, 60s, like, you know,
Just groovy stuff.
yeah, that kind of Motown flavor, you know. You know, apparently Calvin Harris is doing very well, which I'm really thankful for. I was, you know, worried. A lot of these artists,
He's a top name.
which is crazy because a lot of these artists from that era in Motown and stuff kind of got screwed over by their labels, or, you know, they didn't really, it didn't really pan out. But
Yeah.
I'm thankful that Calvin Harris is one of the like 25th most streamed Spotify artists of all time. It's just pretty impressive for like a Motown.
So that being
Act.
said, it's crazy that he would have a song with under 100,000 plays at all.
It is pretty crazy. I don't really understand the math, how that works, how you can be the 25th most streamed ever on Spotify.
With
and
only 1,637 monthlies.
Yeah,
it's plummeted, apparently. I don't know if he did something in the media or what happened.
the numbers do not add up for Calvin.
No, the numbers don't lie.
I didn't do much investigating into why it didn't line up, but it doesn't, and I'm going to live with that.
This guy's from Chicago as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
Calvin Harris, hometown hero for us.
Okay, Chi-Town.
Yeah.
Represent.
This song is called "Wives Get Lonely Too" by Calvin Harris, and I thought it was quite good.
Let's cut right into it.
Absolutely.
Do we know what year this is from?
I think it's a re-release. So 2013.
How many plays?
49,000.
It's pretty forward thinking.
Wow,
for
this sounds like
2013.
Ponderosa Twins, like Bound to Falling in Love or whatever, you know?
Women today,
Whoa.
let me give you a hand.
I love this one.
I had a feeling you might like Calvin
you
Harris.
went through to please your man.
I really like the stuff he did with Dua Lipa. But this is
Not
really
familiar
awesome
with
too.
that.
It's crazy. He went from like working with Selena Gomez and Dua Lipa to doing this.
Yeah,
So versatile.
or he did this 50 years ago.
Oh, he just might be really old.
It's possible. You know, you said it was a reissue. Maybe this is old, or maybe he's really forward thinking.
No, this is a reissue from 2015.
Oh, okay.
We didn't see it was for real.
Yeah, this is groovy.
Yeah.
I love that
Cooking, having
this is
babies was part
going in
of
the
deal.
liked songs folder for me.
Oh, great.
I neglect
You weren't
my duties
liking the Drake or the
much more
Justin?
out on you.
It was a little RF for me.
Really?
A little royalty free.
You would hit skip on Drake.
On that Drake album, I might skip.
Chad is loving Calvin Harris.
I love it. Hey, actually, that's really good. What do you mean? Like, the other ones weren't good?
It's okay if you weren't liking, you know, like Drake and Justin Bieber, like electronic rap, experimental sound collage stuff. You know, it's not for everyone. Drake and Bieber are really not for everyone. So.
Bieber, B-I-B-E-R.
Bieber. It's like a German thing. You know? Bieber. Anyway, yeah, that was Calvin Harris. I think it's really good.
It's incredible.
So I can see why he's so popular.
I love this. Explosive vocals by Calvin. You know what? I gotta just say something about Calvin Harris. I've been thinking a lot about it. He's a white guy producer who is not, it's not his real name.
No, and he's made a statement. He like has talked about why he chose the name Calvin Harris.
His name sounds like a black name.
Yeah, that's the reason he chose that name.
It's kind of whack.
He gave an interview where he like talked about it. He was like, yeah, like he's got some weird name. I don't know.
What's his real name? Can we look into it?
Yeah, let me look into it.
Yeah, let's find out
And
Calvin
knowing that-
Harris's real name.
And knowing that this Calvin Harris is rocking, it's
Yeah.
kind of weird.
So I'll come clean. I know that it's not really Drake, and I know that it's not really Justin Bieber, and I know it's
What are you
not
talking
really.
about?
Well, let's be real. It's not Calvin Harris. These
It's
are
not?
two different Calvin Harrises.
Wait, it is?
Yeah. There's a
This isn't Adam Richard Wiles.
It's not Adam Richard Wilds. It's Calvin Harris, the original Calvin Harris. So
This is actually the real Calvin Harris.
I'm going to do kind of a flip here and be like, I actually feel like a lot of these artists, and we'll get to some of my other picks, are people who have good music who have had their names soiled by these giant artists, and their reputation, their good name, has been compromised.
And
you know?
you're here to
So
give
true.
them justice.
I'm here to give them justice tonight. So we'll get into some other ones, but
Justice
yeah, Calvin,
for Bieber.
Justice for Calvin Harris, you know, and this really good soul record that has been eclipsed by, you know, you can't even like Google Calvin Harris, you know,
Without coming up with-
without coming up
What was
with
that guy's name?
Calvin Harris.
No, what was his
No.
real name?
Oh, Adam Richard Wiles.
without coming up with Adam Richard
Oh,
what
fucking Adam.
Wiles.
Wiles? Where's he from?
Scottish guy.
Oh, he's
Scottish.
Scottish?
He's a Scottish guy.
No wonder he doesn't sing.
The high road, not the low
I think
road.
is that Scottish? The high road?
Yeah, that's
uh,
Scottish.
I thought that was like an Irish thing.
No, somebody said that to me while I was in Ireland, but I don't think I can do
Oh.
an Irish accent.
Anyway,
Alright, so
but
anyway, what were you gonna say? Wrapping up on Calvin.
just that go check out Calvin Harris, the original Calvin Harris. Support, stream him.
Yeah, please stream the hell out of Calvin. Get that song over 100K.
I want to see hashtag support Calvin Harris trending on Twitter
The
tonight.
real.
The real hashtag the
Official.
real Calvin.
Yes.
All right, well, we're about halfway through our program. I just wanted to say, if you're just tuning in, you're here live with Weston Allen, Maya Nordine, and myself, Paul Cherry, on Paul Cherry's Hidden Gems, the premiere of Season 3.
The Deepest Cuts with DJ Paul Cherry.
I think it's about that time that we do our Tech Selects. And you know what? I need to find our Tech Selects drop. Okay. Weston is the voice of the Tech Selects drop that I've been using all Season 2. You ready? Oh, I have to wait for this to play out. Here we go. Oh. MPC fail. Sampler fail. My samples are too long. Okay. Oh, nope. Oh, God. Okay. Here we go.
It's a good song.
Are you ready, Maya?
Yes.
Here we go.
You're listening to the hottest Tech Selects.
There we go. We are giving Maya's pick. Whoever sits in that tech chair. Usually it's Maya. Sometimes it's JoJo. They get their Tech Selects, their pick of the week. Maya, I am so excited for you to share with us what you brought today.
What do you got, Maya?
Hello, everybody. How's it going? Okay, so I'm going to read a little bit. My pick is by an artist, Jamie Brooks, who
Okay.
makes music under the name Default Genders.
Okay.
The song is called Pharmacoma for Ben Dietz. And I looked up Ben Dietz. I guess he passed away maybe a year or so ago, and he was making like electronic music, dance music.
Yep.
Couldn't really find a lot of information about them, but you can listen to and buy their music on Bandcamp.
Okay.
Highly recommend. Very talented. This is on YouTube with only 2K plays. It's not on Spotify. It's on Bandcamp, but I can't look at the play count, so it's kind of...
Ooh, 2K, that's low.
Yeah, 2K on YouTube. I'm going to exit to show you the...
Said their name was Ed what? Sheeran?
Their name's Ed Sheeran. Wouldn't that be iconic? Ned Sheeran.
Oh, Ned Sheeran. Thank you.
This is Ned Sheeran.
What is Ned short for?
Nedward.
Nedward.
Oh, Nedward.
Anyway.
I'm going to exit so that you can see the art, and then I'll play the song.
All right.
Let's get into it. Maya said she showed me this before, but I don't know if I'm going to remember. Oh yeah, this is good. I remember this one.
Hospital type beat.
Yeah, very hospital. It's giving Grays. Okay. Going pretty hard. I love this. Maya with the text of legs. It's like someone dying. This is like DMT death.
So I was gonna say, POV, you just died.
This is like the start of the movie Enter the Void if you were playing it at 5 times speed.
Right.
Dude, someone said, me when my grandson plays breakcore at my deathbed in 2089.
Oh, hey, Pancake.
When the DMT hits. I feel like that drum beat is a really, really good splice loop, you know? What is this music genre? Breakcore?
Drum and bass.
What year is this from, Maya?
2019. Yeah,
A little pre-pandemic music?
Yeah, 2019. It's from Main Pop Girl 2019 is the name of the EP.
Okay.
Okay, obsessed.
Yeah.
We love.
It has a good vibe.
Okay, so thank you for your text to Lex, Maya.
Thank you so much.
You're listening to the hottest Tech Selects.
Someone's adding this to their playlist. Next, Maya.
Please add all these songs to the playlist. We need more streams for Bibber.
We
Ok-
need to get these people platformed.
Okay, so moving right along. I have another pick I wanted to show off. This one's like it's one of my friend's songs. And I realized, oh yeah, I can play my friend's music if I want on the show. And actually
It's kind
try
of
and
frowned upon, but you can, yeah.
This one is truly a good tune. Is it frowned upon?
We're gonna deplatform
Some people
you.
I've talked to have said that that's kind of weird of you to do that, but I won't say who said that, but
Oh, damn. Well, I can do whatever I want on this show.
'Cause it's my show.
We're bringing up a little Joey Michaels.
we love
the
GOAT.
The GOAT.
One of the greatest of all time.
If you guys don't know Joey Michaels, I'm going to have him be a guest very soon. He makes some of my favorite music of any of my friends. And him and my friend Adam, they have a group project together called Joey Michaels and AM Sun. And what song did I bring? Did I bring Different Attitudes?
Different Attitudes.
Yeah, this song rules. How many plays does it have?
Let me open the thing. It has. It's so annoying that when it's in the playlist, you can't see.
You have to go to album.
Yeah, it's so annoying because it makes it
Spotify
hard
interns
to
getting bored.
like pretty much 8.5.
8K.
Yeah.
8K plays. These guys are really killing it. They're LA babies, and
But Midwest at
but
heart.
Midwest at heart, and we stan a lot, and nobody really knows who they are still. Joey, the guy who's singing on this song, he's also in this band called Hot Freaks. He's the singer of the band Hot Freaks, who they had a bit of a TikTok moment with their song Puppy Princess.
Really? Oh, cool.
Yeah.
But they have a beautiful song. Seriously, makes me want to cry. Called "This Time Last Year."
They're so good.
So his voice is like. I've brought him up on the show before because I think someone else brought a song. It sounded like.
I think
him.
I'm just gonna bring one Joey Michaels song for the next like 10 weeks.
There-
Until
'Cause
he's
they're
no
all
longer
deep cuts.
a
And
hidden
he's
gem.
he's like a prolific songwriter.
I know.
What's End of the Night? Is that another one?
Oh, End of the Night.
That's
Oh,
that's my
that one
favorite.
is
Should we play that one
incredible.
We should play that one sometime.
We should maybe next episode, or maybe we can close out the show with it.
That'd be fun. Yeah,
Okay,
we'll just do
let's
that.
do that.
Dance party.
Yeah.
Okay, let's hit him with it.
All
Different
right.
Attitudes. I was driving around listening to this. I was like, this is going on the show.
Oh.
Yeah, Adam's vocal. Turn it up a little bit.
When we were dancing under the ocean, big waves were crashing, our hearts were in motion.
I love his voice.
Is it true that times are changing you?
A male duet. We stand a male duet.
You got me in a mood, feelings grew. I know a world where we can play. More than looks, more than touch. I want something you can't rush.
Let's go.
If I was the
Big
sun
chorus.
and you were the earth, you made me promise to give all that I'm worth. So take all my money, just show me a good time. Different attitudes.
I love that part.
Attitudes. Alright, let's see what we can do. Oh yeah, different attitudes. Follow the signs.
So good.
Try to
They need to do a whole album. They have like 3 or 4 singles out.
under the
2 of them.
ocean.
Nice.
I've worked with some on some music with Joey. One of the first Paul Cherry tours of all time. I think actually the second tour I ever did was with Joey Michaels.
What year?
2017 or 2018.
It's
so good. It's doing George Harrison vibes on this part. I love this song. Yeah, so, you know, that's Different Attitudes.
So good.
It kind of gives like Bee Gees.
Oh yeah, it does have a little early Bee Gees flavor. That folky Bee Gees.
Yeah, really well recorded guitar. Sounds so good. Oh, dude, we got someone who knows this song in the chat.
Oh, we love.
That's sick. Yeah, this song rules. I mean, Joey Michaels is really awesome, but he's no Calvin Harris. You know, he's no Bieber.
Well, it takes a while, you know, and you know, Bieber took him a while to get
Yeah.
discovered, and
I mean, he got discovered when he was really young too.
yeah, true.
He had a lot of industry behind him, pushing him along.
And Calvin Harris has been in the industry for like 50 years or something now, so
I know, with all those reissues.
yeah.
Oh, Matt Watson in the chat. What's up, buddy? Thanks for tuning in. I love to see the past guests and friends just watching the show. Weston, you tune into the show quite a bit.
It's just a nice thing to put on while you're, doing some chores. You're listening to the music. You're hearing the playful banter between.
That's how I
People-
imagine everyone watches the show, just having it on while making dinner. Or people have told me they watch the show while they're in traffic, which got me excited because I also watch TV while driving.
Yeah, I mean, I've never driven and watched a show, but I imagine they would be a good pairing.
So I want to talk a little bit about my last couple weeks because I drove all the way from Montreal
Wow.
to LA by myself. And it was fucking crazy.
That's so crazy.
It was 46 hours of straight driving over 6 days. And I started watching a lot of TV while driving. And I'm going to just be proud to say that. Watching TV while driving needs to be normalized
Exactly.
because I got very into this show Shark Tank. And I wouldn't really watch it. It was more like Shark Tank the podcast. But then when they'd show the product, I'd look over. But I'd also be driving through Kansas,
Right.
which you're from Kansas.
Yeah.
You know what driving through that state is like.
Well, if you take a little peek once in a while, I really don't think there's anything that should be shunned socially about driving and watching television at the same time,
In
And
LA traffic, it's awesome.
It's great. I mean, it's not Pride Month, but I think I'm happy that you're coming out as a driver and watcher. And
Yeah. This is
I
my
support
coming
you.
out. It's my coming out story. Okay, moving right along. We have another massive banger artist hit from none other than Weston Allen. Who do we have next?
Next, we have an artist named Elton John.
Oh, I think I've heard of Elton John.
Yeah, Elton John.
Wait. Say that again.
Elton John. Elton John.
Elton John.
Elton John.
Yeah, it's spelled.
And you know what's interesting about Elton John is that I think their real name is Elton John, but for some reason they didn't think that that would be an effective way to market themselves. I don't know
Okay.
why, but they changed their name. They switched the H and the N. So it's
It's Jonh.
yes, it's
Oh, my computer's gonna die. Oh,
oh, hold on,
We'll
everyone.
fix that.
Hold on.
but tell them more about
Technical difficulties.
Tell them more about Elton.
All right. So,
He's from the UK, right?
Elton John is not from the UK. As many people believe he's from the UK. He's actually from Sao Paulo in Brazil, and he makes music. And I didn't expect an Elton John song to really move me in this way, but it's I'm not a very religious person or spiritual person, but this, I believe, is a song about God or Jesus or something. I got to be honest with you guys. Christian music can really slap. It can be really good. And, sometimes you just got to open your mind a little bit. And, I know we were all subjected to some bad Christian music growing up probably. But there's some good Christian music out there, it slaps. And this one was pretty moving.
Like
and
Skillet, right? Skillet's some really
Like
good Christian rock
Skillet,
music.
Here, guys, I know that, we've got a lot of Satanists in the chat, but I really think that you will enjoy Elton John's.
You were enjoying some Christian music. Anne Murray, is she Christian?
I don't know who that is.
Anne Murray.
There's no signal on the camera anymore.
Oh, did we lose signal?
Can
I'm
you
sur-
guys see us?
I'm surprised that you didn't notice that when you unplugged